I think it's safe to say, Pokemon was a part of everyone's childhood born in the 90s. Your parents know who Pikachu is. Maybe not what he looks like, but they know the name. Me? I think I'm pretty decent at the games. I don't know the type matchup chart because I'm an idiot, but I have friends who can name all of the Pokemon, the types, the move, the abilities, everything. Even with my knowledge nowhere near rivaling theirs, I love Pokemon a hell of a lot. I'm a 27-year-old in 2026, of course I do. For me, it's free, rich nostalgia. I have a core memory of being picked up from school early by my mom to go to a spelling bee. Did I study? Well, no, why would I do that? I had Pokemon Diamond. I had a Staraptor to level up, dude. I bombed the hell out of that bee, but I met someone else there who had a DS and Pokemon Pearl. We talked about it and battled for hours. Hopefully, you have a memory similar to that. Maybe battling or trading with your sibling or friend or cousin, spreading rumors of legendaries on the bus that you know good and well aren't real. Going to GameStop to get a special Mon for mystery gift, that Jirachi with Draco Meteor, one of the shiny legendaries. A lot of childhood memories that stuck with me involve Pokemon. My mom would always buy me those giant strategy guides that come with the game. I know for a fact my Heart Gold one is around here somewhere. I remember getting Pokemon Black and going to Golden Corral and barely eating anything because fuck Meatloaf, dude. Oshawott? The Pokemon anime is a whole nother thing. Unlike the Dragon Ball Z games, the Pokemon games don't tell the story of the anime. You really gotta be there to experience it. Many Saturday mornings, it's me, Cocoa Puffs, and screaming move names along with Ash. And the amazing movies. The Jirachi one hit me where I lived and is easily my favorite. Maybe the Manaphy one. I kinda like the slower tempo ones. Both the games and the anime bring me great joy to revisit. And luckily, they're just as good even without the nostalgia glasses. But with it there, it elevates the experience. Catching Dialga at Spear Pillar is a dopamine rush that if you could bottle that, you would be a millionaire. ROM hacks are usually sprinkled with some nostalgia, but I don't want to get into ROM hacks. That's a whole other topic that could be its own video. I remember legendary hunting as a kid. It was all I needed, was all 6 party members, gotta be a legendary. Thank God I grew out of that, and I have an attachment to other party members. Arcanine, my favorite Pokemon ever. Even to this day, while the modern generations aren't looked on as favorably, you can usually see a Twitter account posting like a Furret gif or something about Quagsire or Wooper, because they're awesome. It's nice to see, even after all this time, Pokemon still holds a special place to newer fans and older alike. You have 40-year-olds talking about what they used to do back on their Game Boy, and new gens on their Switch that don't realize how bad Gen 9 can be sometimes. But you know what? We're not doing that today. It's fine. I think Baxcalibur, I think it is, the Godzilla pseudo, it's cool, and I won't comment on anything else. Mega Starmie exists, and it's awesome. I don't care what anyone says. That form is cool. I don't think it looks dumb at all, and I'm not saying that held at gunpoint. Why are you asking that? I think the portability of Pokemon helped it immensely as well. Being on the Game Boy, something you can stuff in your pocket and play at recess. The DS, a lot less of the pocket part, but still, anywhere you're going, is flip it out, boom, you play in Pokemon. Easy peasy. Not to mention how simple it is. You get a party of 6 creatures you enjoy, make sure you use, at least most of the time, the right moves for the job, and there you go. Even me as a kid that thought stat-changing moves were stupid, I still beat the game, beat the post-game. Nowadays, I think Sword Dance is scary. It's nice being able to evolve with a game, and I think that's definitely part of why the nostalgia is not only so rich, but hits so different for something as simple as Pokemon. Even seeing a patch of grass from the older titles, it brings a nice feeling to me. Or those old trees you could headbutt, the cut trees, the rock climb walls, the whirlpools, you get what I'm trying to say. Nostalgia can amplify the effect an old game or really any media has on you. And unfortunately, for a lot of media, it's all it has to stand on, but I think Pokemon can stand on its own. Even if it's your first experience, it's gonna be a great one, and one you will hopefully remember forever. This is a lot more of me talking about my past than it was anything objective, but that's kind of the thing with positivity. It can come in many forms. I, of course, want to inform you guys and give you a reason to watch, but sometimes I just kind of like to talk to you, and hopefully you feel the same way. We can have a nice discussion down in the comments. Which versions did you play? Did you start with Gen 3, 4? Did you even start with Fire Red or Leaf Green? Was the Switch your first console you played Pokemon on? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thanks again for stopping by as always. I'll see you in the next one.